guys, welcome back to Sanders Aquatics. We actually weren't planning on shooting a video tonight, but we were down feeding the fish tonight and our Cory cats have decided to lay a whole bunch of eggs here for us. So we're going to show you what we're doing, how we're getting them out. Really easy process. This is my son Bentley. He's actually been getting involved. He's having a good time with it. And I'm going to let him take over, show you what he's doing to get these eggs out of here.
So, we have 25 so eggs, and we put some in the specimen cup.
Alright guys, so this here is what the Pygmy Cory cat eggs look like. They take their eggs, they stick them all over the place. The most easy way to see them is on the fronts of the tank. That makes it really, really easy. But we got several of them that are still left in here. These guys are real sticky, so we basically try to roll them off, hook them up underneath our fingernail, and we drop them in the specimen cup to go through and watch it and raise the fry. Bentley's going to show you what he's been doing. He's been pretty good at this here, getting them out of here, so he's going to show you here real quick. Several of them sitting down in there already. We're going to catch a couple more out of here. I'm going to show them one more time here how easy it is. All right, guys, we're gonna keep moving forward here. We'll show you what we're doing, how we're bringing up, how we're gonna bring up the fry and everything. We're gonna keep these guys. They usually take somewhere between 2 and 5 days to hatch out. Once they do, we'll walk you through what we're feeding them, how we're getting them where we need to get them, and we'll show you here the next part of this. All right, guys, welcome back. It's been about 3 days since the last time we pulled our eggs out. And where we're at now, we are starting to have some free swimmers. We're going to show you what we're doing, how we're getting them to grow up here for us. We've tried a couple different routes. I've tried leaving the eggs in the tank, and there is a big argument whether or not they eat their own babies or not. They will not and cannot eat their own eggs, but they do eat their babies. I've had several babies that I've seen inside the tanks, and I never see them again afterwards. We've tried to raise them out in perfect water conditions, and they seem to fungus over on us, and we get a few that come out of it, and I've tried to release them early, and hopefully they'll fend for their own, and haven't had any luck there either. So what we've been doing here recently, the eggs that we're capturing, we're taking them, we're putting them in containers, just specimen cups pretty much, and we'll add a little bit of methylene blue in there, and we're feeding some same old first bites. We use this for about all of our fry. But a little bit about these guys. These are really, really neat fish. They get to be about an inch, maybe a little bit bigger for some of the females. Really great fish for like nano tanks. If you got anything small, neon tetras, maybe some celestial pearl danios, things along those lines. These guys get along really, really well with these guys. Their personality is amazing. If you get them in a school of about 10 to 12, they'll school together. They move around the tank together. They do this really neat thing. They'll come about mid-water and they'll sit there and do kind of a butterfly hover. Really cool to sit there and watch. Peaceful, peaceful, peaceful fish. Do great in the nano tank. So we're going to show you here now kind of how we're feeding the babies, what we're doing, how we're getting it out. The methylene blue that we're using, this will become toxic to them at some point in time. So we're going to take some out, and we're going to slowly transfer water back in and out here with it. Bentley's going to take over. He's going to show you what we're doing. I'm going to move the top here, and Bentley's going to show you how we're getting some water out of these here.
Guys, we're gonna scoop some water out, and we're gonna feed these tiny little things in there, and we're gonna put some water in here to let the babies grow a little bit, and yeah.
Little bitty pinch. There you go. It's perfect. So the only issue we have with feeding first bites to these guys is these guys are really bottom dwellers. They eat a lot of food off the bottom. The way their barbels and stuff are set up, they're made to feed off the bottom. So when we change out some of the methylene blue water out of here, we take some tank water and we put it in, but we put it in on top of the fresh bites, so it forcibly sinks it to the bottom. So Bentley's going to draw a little bit of tank water out of here, refill, basically replace what we took out of there and put it back in here with these guys. We do this about 3 to 4 times a day. These guys need, unfortunately, constant attention, but we've got several babies in here that we're growing out. So Bentley's going to take a little bit of time to get these guys going. If you want to look a little closer here, you can see there are dozens and dozens and dozens of babies that are in there. And at the same time, you want to watch for eggs that are fungusing and any kind of food that's been sitting in there too long. So a little bit more about Cory cats. Temperature we're raising them at, we keep them at 75 degrees. We tried a bunch of different tricks to try to get these guys to breed. I've heard every trick under the sun to try to get Cory cats to breed. These guys didn't care about any of them. I tried changing water temperature. I tried changing pH. I tried different foods. The only thing that really seems to work for me, I feed a whole lot of high protein stuff and basically leave them alone. I give them a whole lot of hiding spots in here so they're comfortable, they're at ease. It's fun to sit here and watch these guys school. But here over the course of the last month or so, they have just bred pretty much nonstop for us. We've had a lot of luck here with them. We did a little bit of trial and error trying to get some of the babies to grow out. And we're finally, this method has become really successful for us. So here in closing, like I said, great nano fish. They'll eat about anything. As long as it falls down to the bottom of the tank, they do really good with flake food. They like brine shrimp. They like some bloodworms. Some of your real small sinking pellets they do really well with. But in closing, once again, we really appreciate you guys watching. If you have tips, tricks, you guys have bred these, raised these, you have something that we're not doing that maybe works, please let us know. But once again, I'm Tim. We got Bentley here. Thanks for watching Sanders Aquatics. Please like us, share us. Thanks, Kim.